Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all having a really good day. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, so if you're looking for a new messy best friend, bitch, you have found me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, grab a snack and a drink. Make sure to tell me one of my man boobs pops out, bitch, because I do not have time. This is not OnlyFans, okay, bitch? Make sure you hit that subscribe button, grab a snack and a drink, get comfortable. Just like he is. And we gotta talk. This is more of like a serious topic. Am I the only one, or does it feel like we are in 2007 again with Britney? Or people are trying to attempt to bring back 2007? Because I really fully believe that the headlines that are out, the conversations that are being had, the paparazzi, the hunger for a Britney sighting, it has turned into 2007 2.0, and it breaks my heart.
I just don't like it when you get in my way of my pictures.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that,
Why don't
Brittany.
you take one
I'm
right
a
now?
person just like you.
Why don't you take one right now?
Can you take a picture of us, Brittany? Take care.
Britney Spears is someone who has been through a lot in her life, more than most will ever go through, okay? I believe that in 2023, this should not be happening. It should not even have happened in 2007. But we are now much more advanced with our mental health conversations. And it looks like we are not. The comments, the comments, the conversations that I am reading online, the interactions with people, the way they are speaking about Britney is incredibly sad. Britney is crazy to a lot of people. You know, that is just like, that's the topic of that's just the word that I'm seeing a lot. And a lot of people are saying she needs a 5150 again. She needs to go back to the conservatorship. She this, she that, she this, she that. I believe in my heart of heart that something in the media has just opened up, and it just seems like there's this desperate hunger, starvation for anything bad about Britney. She did write it in a little bit of a text on a description saying, I know a lot of people, in other words, you know, I don't remember it word for word, but a lot of people would want me to mess up so I can become like a prophet. And I really do believe that. I think that I think people want Britney to have these manic episodes, you know, that they are claiming she had. When this happened 2 days ago, this manic episode, the comments, it really felt like 2007 again. It felt like people were not rooting for Britney. It felt like people want Britney to fail. But the difference of 2007 and now is that I think that her real fans will not allow it. And that is one of the reasons why I am also doing a lot of Britney coverage, because I want people to take a second and to understand the other side. It's not just the headlines, because a lot of people, what they do, including like my friends and stuff, they're scrolling on Google, they're scrolling on Twitter, they see a headline, Britney Spears manic episode, they send it to me, they're like, oh shit, your girl had a manic episode, it was like huge or something. They didn't even read the article, they didn't watch the video, they didn't even fact check it, okay? And that is what a lot of people are doing. So a lot of people are, you know, realizing or they are believing without doing further, digging further of what really happened. You know, I remember yesterday my mom called me, and she lives in Colombia, and she was like, Sebastian, the news just said Brittany had this horrible breakdown at a restaurant, and that she was hysterical and causing a scene, and she was speaking in like other languages, and she looked possessed. Like that's what the news said over there. Another girlfriend of mine that lives in Germany called me and told me the same thing, but in like other words that they use. They weren't as dramatic as Colombia. But, so I'm saying, like, people run with headlines. They don't really investigate. Now, Sam Asghari said what really happened, and a employee who works there also came forward and said what really happened. But that is not going to go anywhere. What went already everywhere is that Brittany had a manic episode, speaking in gibberish, causing a scene, and acting bizarre. So you are going back to that 2007 narrative, and you are not allowing Britney Spears to fully heal. And you know what? I'm going to be very transparent and very blunt here. So what if Britney Spears is manic? So fucking what if Britney Spears is having a horrible time with her mental health and she's acting bizarre? So what? After everything she's been through, she is not going to get out of it scratch-free, okay? If she is going through something, I pray she will be getting help. But no one is perfect, including Britney Spears. So if she had a manic episode at a restaurant, it's because she's been through a lot, because she is not well, okay? I'm just here to say, like, we need to normalize falling. We need to normalize being at our worst. We need to normalizing having bad mental health. Not everything is perfect. Not everything has to be aesthetically pleasing. Not everyone has to be fucking happy, because that's not the world we live in. We have to have emotions. We have to have breakdowns. We have to have nervous breakdowns. Do you know how many breakdowns I have had in grocery stores where there was a time I couldn't go into a grocery store. I would put things in my bag, or in a cart or in the basket, and I would just freak the fuck out, start hyperventilating and crying, and just leaving the cart full of shit and running out, and that's it. So imagine if I was famous. Someone would be like, he ran out of the grocery store, he had a nervous breakdown, he seems really off, he had a blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But because she is Britney Spears, because she is being hounded and haunted right now, this is what is happening. And it is 2007 all over. But the difference is that Britney finally got out of that hell, and now she has to heal from everything that has been placed on her forcefully. Again, I don't want to say that my theory is correct. I never want to put down anyone's thoughts or their ideas or theories or conspiracies or whatever the fuck you want to call them. But right now, I really think that, if you have any type of power, of voice, of that you could leave a comment, that you could tweet, that you could call, that you can make a video defending Britney, this is the time we all have to come together as Britney fans and defend the fuck out of her. Because the people, the general public is running now again with that headline that Britney Spears is crazy. And I fucking hate that word, but that is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm not even kidding you guys. 2007 for Britney was probably one of the worst years ever, okay? And I'll never forget, I mean, please tell me about your experience, but I will never forget, like, going to sleep, going to TMZ, going to Perez Hilton, going to, there's another one called Just Jared, World of Britney, like all of the gossip sites. And every morning I would wake up and I would just be terrified because, I think it was around the time where Amy Winehouse just passed. And I believe, right? Was it around that time, or was it? No, Amy passed away afterwards. But, you always heard about like Hollywood things. So I always, in my heart, I felt like Britney was going to end up passing away. So every morning I would wake up and I would just know that it would be like, it would always be a Britney headline that she went out the night before this. And I was always so scared that something would have happened to her. But she was everywhere. I lived in Denmark, and every freaking newspaper, magazine, it was Britney all over. I know here in the States, everything was Britney. You could not turn on your TV, CNN, Fox, whatever the fuck you watch, without a Britney Spears negative story. And I feel like we are close. We're closing in on doing the same thing now. And there is so many freaking horrible stories out there. So if you are somebody that doesn't follow Britney that often, I just beg you to please, take your time and do a little bit more of digging. Don't just, don't just like believe everything you read without really fact checking, and don't spread all of that around, because some people will go with the headline and run with it. And that is just not what we need to do in 2023, okay? So I hope that the media gets a hold of themselves. I read a comment somewhere saying everyone was free Britney, free Britney, free Britney. Now that she's free, everyone is like, you know, not being very supportive. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.